Shalom. First, I'd like to give just like all praises all are going to Yahweh Ba'ashir, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashir Kakadash. I would like to get double honors to my Apostle El, a great millstone, who pushes his word and truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now so more than ever. And also salutations to the elect, the 144,000 judges, that's 12,000 men for each tribe. And like also salutations to the 1/3 men, women, and children that's part elect. And special shout out to the few sisters that's listening, learning. To you, I say shalom. This is your brother Sakaya for the Great Millstone Youth Camp, back with let's say truth. Hold on for a second. Let me put my headphones on right quick. Yeah. So I saw this earlier today. Like, oh man, I wasn't surprised because these young Jakes, so like it's like on that list, Epstein list. Okay. So the topic, I'm not gonna be on here too long. I'm just going to cut it short. So the topic is: don't be surprised that these these celebrity jakes is on that on that Epstein list. Why I say, dude, do not be surprised that these celebrity jakes is on that Epstein list because they gotta do things to get a lot of riches. They gotta do a lot of wicked shit. I saw off of Instagram not too long ago that like John Jones was named on the Epstein list. You know, like John Jones, former UFC light heavyweight champion, light heavyweight champion, and also heavyweight champion. Defended the belt 13, 14 times. He's the greatest of all time. Got the longest reach in just like UFC history. Greco-Roman wrestler, junior Greco-Roman national champion, just athletic. Him and his brothers are athletic. Okay, so they named him on that list. He was on that list. So, man, don't be surprised, man. You know John Jones been getting into trouble with the law and a whole bunch of shit. So, man, it's getting it's about to get greasy, man. So this is how you get this is how all the people to make it. You gotta do to get these riches. You have to do uh foul shit, wicked shit to to get the riches. You gotta do wicked shit. Okay. In Maccabees, you got wicked men that make a cut with a heathen. That's what John Jones did. So I'm not gonna be on here too long. I'm gonna play the video and and um and like that I'm gonna get one precept and um and, and like, I'm just gonna wrap it up.
I promise you this is not rage bait. John Jones is actually in the Epstein Files. Because more Epstein emails got leaked, and one of them was him ordering John Jones versus Brandon Vera. Bro, Jeffrey Epstein was scouting John Jones before most of you guys even knew who John Jones even was. And this was back when John Jones was a young buck and hadn't touched the title yet. Which, to be honest, it baffles me quite a bit considering Epstein liked people who were younger than 22. And there were more emails leaked, but they weren't all to specifically do with John Jones. It was pretty much just him talking about when the UFC got bought out back in 2016, I believe, or 2017. And that's about it, but it's just quite crazy to think that Jeffrey Epstein was scouting and a fan of John Jones way back when. I do find it crazy how Epstein, he took a liking to a fighter who ended up also being not exactly the same level Epstein, let's not take the mick here, but certainly, you know, a bottom of the barrel sort of person as well. So Epstein wasn't only just mates with horrid, despicable people, he was also scouting the next gen of horrible, despicable people as well. I promise you this is not rage bait.
Don't be surprised, man, because All these celebrities sold out, man. They been sold out, man. Okay, they been sold out, man. Now it's in Maccabees where they have wicked men that make a comment with the yeah. It this is how I was looking for. This is First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 11. It reads, "In those days, went there out of Israel wicked men, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we had so much sorrow." So during back to the ancient times, right now we got sellouts, coons, jigaboos that be selling out. They selling out their own people to get riches. Okay, that happened back then, and now it's happening right now. So these Jenkins are some of our people. These 2/3 are wicked, man. Okay, but pursuing many, they be telling each other, "Let's go make a covenant with the heathen," because they don't want to struggle. They don't want to suffer. They don't want to suffer. So they go and make a covenant with him. All right, to make their lives a little bit easier. Okay, just like you go to these universities, they got these fraternities like Alpha, Psi, Sigma. It's these Greek for fraternities where you join them, you do some crazy shit, and then they help you pass all your grades and shit, and just like help you get a career to make your life a little bit easier. That's what that's that's what Jake make a comment for, to make their life a little bit easier. Okay, like you sign for a record deal, and they say you have to give up something, sacrifice your family, or go the homo route. And a lot of these Jakes will do that. They will sacrifice their own family to get the riches, man. And then Jake do it. All right, and John Jones was on that Epstein list. I bet you he went to that pedophile island with Jeff Epstein. What they do is they look for people, and they get people to join them, to make their lives a little bit easier, so they can have riches and stuff. How is it that I'm not gonna say that, so I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go into that. But what I'm gonna say is, like, Jake, to get riches in this society, you gotta give up something. Either homo route, or you like sacrifice your family, and just like Jake do that shit. They say that his brother died or something, and I went to bet he probably sacrifices his brother for like more riches. I'm just saying, cause a lot of these Jakes do that shit. Just saying. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Let's go Isaiah 19 and no, it's not. Let me see. Just bear with me for a second. Yeah, this is Isaiah. This is a precept I was looking for. This 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 is Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 15. It reads, "Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we have hid ourselves." Yeah, like these these have celebrity jakes. They made a covenant with death, man. They took a just like a Baphomet oath, man. Okay, all these celebrity jakes are like just like saying this. All of them are. To get riches, you gotta sell your soul, man. You got to sell your soul, sell your soul, man, and use integrity. That's why you see some jakes who are other jakes that are talented, they'll go far. Why? Because you got to sell your soul. You got talented singers out here that is talented than these motherfuckers. But they get an album out, and that's it. Why they get one album, you don't see them for a long time? Because they gotta do some shit just like they don't want to do. They gotta sell their soul. This guy named Drew Titan, he was saying on a paying this podcast, he said that he knows someone that's a talented singer back then, and they signed to a deal, and they wanted her to like do some wicked shit, and she said, "No, I'm not doing that." See, to get the riches in this world, this bullshit ass world, you have to do some wicked shit. Okay, why did John Jones is a CEO for just like 30 boxing championships? They want to let Jake have that. They gotta do with some wicked shit to like get that. I don't know, but I will be surprised. So that's all I gotta say. So I'm gonna wrap this up. First, I'd like to give all places all the glory to Yahweh Shiv, Yahweh Shai, Shiv Kakadash. I would like to give double honors to my apostle Elsa Great Millstone. Lord's will, this is edifying. To the next time, Shalom.